Then, after the death of Ahab, Moab transgressed against Israel. And Ahaziah fell down through the lattices of his upper room, which he had in Samaria, and he was injured. And he sent messengers, saying to them, Go, consult Beelzebub, the god of Ekron, as to whether I may be able to survive this infirmity of mine. And an angel of the Lord spoke to Elijah, the Tishbite, saying, Rise up, and ascend to meet the messengers of the king of Samaria. And you shall say to them, Is there not a God in Israel, so that you would go to consult Beelzebub, the god of Ekron? For this reason, thus says the Lord, from the bed to which you have ascended, you shall not descend. Instead, dying you shall die. And Elijah went away. And the messengers returned to Ahaziah. And he said to them, Why have you returned? But they responded to him, A man met us, and he said to us, Go, and return to the king who sent you. And you shall say to him, Thus says the Lord, Is it because there was no God in Israel that you are sending to consult Beelzebub, the god of Ekron? Therefore, from the bed to which you have ascended, you shall not descend. Instead, dying you shall die. And he said to them, What was the appearance and dress of that man, who met you and who spoke these words? So they said, A hairy man, with a belt of leather wrapping his waist. And he said, It is Elijah, the Tishbite. And he sent to him a leader of 50, with the 50 who were under him. And he ascended to him, sitting at the top of a hill, and he said, Man of God, the king commanded that you should descend. And responding, Elijah said to the leader of 50, If I am a man of God, let fire from heaven descend and devour you and your 50. And then fire from heaven descended and devoured him and the 50 who were with him. And again, he sent to him another leader of 50, and the 50 with him. And he said to him, Man of God, thus says the king, Hurry, descend. Responding, Elijah said, If I am a man of God, let fire from heaven descend and devour you and your 50. And fire from heaven descended and devoured him and his 50. Again, he sent a third leader of 50 men and the 50 who were with him. And when he had arrived, he bent his knees before Elijah, and he pleaded with him, and said, Man of God, do not choose to despise my life and the lives of your servants who are with me. Behold, fire from heaven descended and devoured the 2 previous leaders of 50 and the 50s who were with them. But now I beg you to take pity on my life. Then the angel of the Lord spoke to Elijah, saying, Descend with him, fear not. And so, he arose and descended with him to the king. And he said to him, Thus says the Lord, Because you sent messengers to consult Beelzebub, the god of Ekron, as if there were no God in Israel, from whom you would be able to seek a word, therefore, from the bed to which you have ascended, you shall not descend. Instead, dying you shall die. And so he died, in accord with the word of the Lord, which Elijah spoke. And Jehoram, his brother, reigned in his place, in the 2nd year of Jehoram, the son of Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah. For he had no son. But the rest of the words of Ahaziah that he worked, have these not been written in the book of the words of the days of the kings of Israel?